And now I'm pleased to introduce our next guest. We have Molly Welch here from she's the Regional Director of Admissions and Marketing with the Sheenan Health Group, and Sarah Stone, who's the Area Director of Business Development with the Lutheran Rehab and Skilled Care Center and the Little Mansion at Lutheran. Is that right?
Lily.
Lily. See, there it is. Okay,
okay.
Lily. So welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So let's start with you, Molly. Molly, how did you get into this world? A little background on your...
Sure. So I've been in the elder care, long-term care industry for many years now. Been with Sheenan Health Group for about 15 years.
Excellent.
We're the owner and manager of Lutheran Rehab right on Harvard Street in Worcester, which also has the Lily Mansion that we're thrilled to share about today.
Yeah.
We've been owner-operator of Lutheran since 2012, and I'm area regional director of admissions and marketing for all of our facilities, and Lutheran is our one here in Worcester.
That's great. So are you from the area originally?
I am not. I'm from Connecticut originally, but I've been in Massachusetts for about 20 years now.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Good. And Sarah, a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do over at Lutheran, and tell us a little bit about your background.
So I'm excited to promote the Lily Mansion and the Lutheran Rehab. I live in Western Mass. I grew up in Agawam.
Oh, excellent.
And this is kind of my first foray into Worcester.
Oh, what do you
And
think so far?
it wasn't what I expected. I absolutely love it. There's so much going on.
That's great to hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Good. So now, a little bit about what is, all the renovations that have been done over at Lutheran. Now, kind of dig into that. What is it now that, what we're seeing, and what should we expect going forward there?
Sure. So Lutheran just went through extensive renovations this past year, full building renovations. We also increased our services, our programming, our amenities. So really where Lutheran stands today, it's a real continuum of care option.
Okay.
We have the designated short-term skilled rehab unit. We have a traditional long-term care unit that's going to be evolving towards more of a memory care focus. And we have the Lily Mansion.
Right.
So I know Sarah wanted to share a little
So,
bit
Sarah,
about the Lily
let's
Mansion.
talk about the Lily Mansion, please.
Yeah, so aside from being a beautifully restored historical site,
Yeah.
the Lily Mansion really is the destination for premier residential care. Everything we do there is designed to help the residents live well and maintain a healthy lifestyle and maintain their independence, while at the same time providing them with personal care services that they really need.
That's great.
It's truly special. It's in a historic mansion.
Yeah. Now, where's that located?
It's right on Harvard Street. So the mansion that we brought back to life as a residential care accommodation, senior living option, it's 43 beds,
Okay.
but it has it's a fully restored mansion. It was where the nursing home first began in 1920 in that mansion setting. So we brought that back to life as our senior living option. It's a licensed rest home setting, but it's really so much more, and it is attached to our skilled nursing facility. And then we also expanded the rehab therapy gym.
Yeah.
And we're now offering outpatient rehab there as well.
Yes, let's talk about that a little bit. So, what kind of programs would you set up for somebody? Let's say they need to be in the rehab gym. What kind of programs would be able to see there?
So we do offer physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. We have a true-to-life model apartment with a bedroom and a bathroom and a kitchen so that our residents can kind of practice the skills they need to go home and be independent in their activities of daily living.
That's great. So now, with the Sheenan Health Group, this is not just your one location.
No.
How many locations do you have in the area?
Sure. We're a very hands-on ownership model of operations.
Yeah.
So we are only so big to ensure we strive to do that. So we have a Lutheran right in Worcester. We're also managing Quabog in West Brookfield, which is in Worcester County. We have 2 in Boston, Laurel Ridge and Presentation, and then we also have an affiliate in Connecticut, Lutheran Home of Southbury. So we really know that renovating the building is important, but also investing in our staff and making sure they know, because they're really the heart and soul of a building.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that we talk about all the time at the chamber is how do we recruit, retrain, and incubate? So recruiting, we know that in central Massachusetts, the biggest employer is healthcare, right?
Yes.
And I know we were talking before we started taping here. In a prior life, I had worked in the healthcare industry on the compliance legal side, but we knew that, the fastest growing population in the country was our baby boomers and elderly, right? So as we're living longer, we need good quality facilities for our moms and dads and grandparents to move into. So with that being said, in workforce in the central Massachusetts region, how are we recruiting and retaining. What is it that we're doing at Lutheran to say, okay, where are we finding these folks and how are we keeping them to stay with working for us?
Right. Well, it's a constant, it's a daily effort to staff and recruit, and for our staff to provide them with the supplies, the equipment, the wages, the support of management on a daily basis so that they stay. One thing we've just implemented at Lutheran that we're really proud and hopeful that this helps us retain but also recruit is we partnered with a Boston-based firm, Gratify.
Okay, yeah.
So they help with student loan repayment options.
What a great deal.
So, so we just rolled this out within the past.
I did catch that. I caught the article.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk on that a little bit, what does the program entail?
Sure. So it's a company that helps with student loan repayment. And so Lutheran's commitment is that our full-time licensed staff nurses are eligible for this program, and they continue to pay their monthly student loan payments, but enrolling in this program at no extra cost to them. Lutheran will also contribute a monthly payment to their student loan. It's pretty seamless. Gratify helps make that happen, and over the course of their employment with us, we can pay Lutheran, and Sheehan will pay up to $10,200 towards their loan.
What a great program!
Yeah, so we're really hoping to get the word out because it is all about the staff.
Yeah, and we all know that we all have student loans now, and everybody has to somehow pay them back.
Yeah.
But this is a great way to recruit, right? And then how do we keep them here?
Right.
Stay with us, and we're going to help you with your student loans. Wow,
Right.
that's great. So how do we find your facility? Is there some website we go to, or is there a phone number?
Well, Sarah and the team, we welcome people just to stop by for walk-in tours. We're very busy with tours, but you can find us on LutheranRehab.com. The other thing we wanted to point out is just with the Medicare ratings and so forth, we are a 5-star building.
That's what you want to hear, right?
And we do have a veteran contract as well.
That's great. And we're excited to have you here in Worcester because again, one of the things that we need in healthcare is the big one. So, so I want to thank you again for being on the show today.